Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Sunday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. I wanted to do this live earlier. Hi, Ellie John. How are you? Welcome. Happy Tuesday over there. Good to see you. I wanted to do this early because I literally just got home, but I wanted to because it's got the theme of the Persian celebration today. Pika, what? Because it's got T-money. I told you. Yeah, I wanted to make sure you get a view of a little bit of green. If you see the setup I have, how I set this up to get this phone on, and it's crazy. I got a vase, and then I got my tripod on top of the vase. It's just crazy. But I just wanted to give a little bit of a view. Let me see if I could do that. What? Okay, is that better? You guys can see that, right? So the reason why I wanted to, I can't drop the phone. Okay. So today, I don't know where you live in the world, but if you're around any Persians today, like more than, it is, dude, it is. It's your tripod. That's funny. It's the one, dude. It's crazy how I have it set up. You got to see it. Um, but I'll take a picture of it when I'm done. So if you're around anywhere around Persians, like more than two or three, there's a really good chance they're partying, celebrating, they're just like picnicking, going out, and there's just a bunch of them, like, you know. And there's a reason for that, and that's a special day today, and that's why I wanted to make sure you got the sound of water. You hear it? I know T Money can hear everything. Like something can be happening in another state, and T Money will hear it. I know T Money can hear it, but I wanted to make sure you guys get the theme of the green and the water, the sound of water and stuff. So, anyway, today is what we call Sizdah Bedar, and Sizdah means 13. Bedar means like be gone, right? And basically, we celebrate this day. It's the end of 12 or 13 days of celebration for the New Year's, right? And I want to give you 5 things that are really special about today, and 3 of them I didn't even know. That's embarrassing. But I wanted to talk about it today, so I'm like, you know what? I got to search. There's got to be a meaning, right? There's a reason, right? So because this is like years and years and of tradition. So I wanted to know why, and then 3 of them I didn't even know. So you guys in for a treat. So I'm gonna leave the best one for last, and that's so on this day, on the 13th, you hear it? Yeah, that's cool. I got this water fountain going in my patio. So every Persian, the tradition is that they leave the house on this day, on the 13th day after the New Year's Day. And there's a really significant point about this. And I had no idea. I just thought it was the number 13, that it just like, you know how they say it's like 13 is not a good number? I just thought, oh, that's probably the reason. It's just because it's 13. But there's a huge reason why, and I had no clue. I'm going to leave that one to last because I think that's like the best one. All right, so that's the first one. The second point is that they actually leave the house and they go to, I keep saying they. We go, because I haven't really gone to this whole celebration for maybe, I have a confession to make, probably about, I don't know, 15, 20 years. Yeah, 15, 20 years. I haven't really gone and done this, so that's why. But we go to the park and have a picnic, and actually, you know what? No, I did it last year. I didn't do it last year. We didn't go to the park. We just had a small little thing ourselves. So I did do it last year. So this year didn't do it. Anyway, I digress. I digress. So they leave that. We leave the house. I gotta keep saying we. We leave the house. We gotta leave the house, and we go to some park or next to a river or a lake. And the reason for that is because, and they have a party, right? They have a picnic and they have food, they have some celebration, music, sometimes sports, they play backgammon, all kinds of stuff. And this is like families get together, right? It's not like one or two people go. Usually, like families get together. You know how, like Thanksgiving here, everybody gets together. This is like that. Everybody gets together. Where I live in California, just to give you an example, in Orange County, California, the park that is famous and has held this for years and decades, is the Mason Park, right? Those of you in Orange County obviously know. You probably wonder today. I think about 15,000, 20,000 people show up. Yeah, like 15,000 people show up. So yeah, it's more than like 2 or 3 people, right? So there's a big celebration, music, sports, backgammon, cards. They have food, fruits, all this stuff, right? And so they want to connect with nature. Pause. Nature. And the other thing is they want to leave. Basically end their 13 days in a celebration, right? So that's one. Hi, Mojgan Jun, how are you? Welcome. Happy season with that. Okay, this is a really cool one. So we have this wheatgrass that we grow, or lentil grass. I talked about it 13 days ago. And we'll let that thing grow, right? And on this day, we're supposed to throw it in running water or moving water, if you would, like a lake or a pond. Well, not really a small pond, so that it would actually move. So I just thought that's kind of cool. But here's the reason why. So back in the day, they used to do this as a giving back to the god of rain, if you would. And they would pray for rain, because back in the day, it was all droughts in the desert. And so they would pray for rain. And this was just like an offering back to the nature and the god of rain. How cool is that, right? That's cool. Here's another one for you. You're gonna love this one. So most women, single, some married, I guess, but most, what they do with that wheatgrass, they actually tie it. Well, I guess some men do that too. They tie it, and what that I guess that represents, it's a sign for getting married, right? Or finding somebody to get married to. And I thought that was kind of cool, but it goes way back when. There's a history attached to this, actually. Way back when, the kids of a king named Kumars, right? They found their mates by tying the wheatgrass and throwing it in the lake, right? And that became a tradition years after years. So as a joke, some women who have tied this like year after year after year and nobody's showing up, they're like, oh, next time we gotta tie a tree, not just like a wheatgrass. Ha ha ha. Some of you guys. Anyway. And this was one that I had no clue about, none whatsoever. And this day is actually just like April Fool's Day for Persians. This is a day they actually give a lie, like an April Fool's lie. This is actually a day just like April Fool's for us. How cool is that? I didn't even know that, right? That's pretty cool. So it's like the April Fool's Day. Single folks, I guess, they tie that wheatgrass. They release that wheatgrass in the lake, or moving water, if you would, for basically praying for rain, right? They go outside their house to the park and celebrate, engage in foods, sports, all kinds of stuff. And the last one, and they don't get a tattoo. Right, they don't get a tattoo. I cannot believe how many people just commented left and right on that post. And I have people still asking me, hey, did you get that tattoo? Where's the picture? I mean, Arthur, what's up, buddy? How are you? Hopefully you catch the replay, because I'm about to wrap this up. And the first one I gave you, and I told you I'm going to leave it to last, the answer. The thing was, they leave the house. We leave the house on the 13th day. And why is that? And I always thought, you know what? Hey, it's because it's number 13. You leave, and and that is not the reason. The reason is, a very long time ago. How cool is this? Well, I don't know if it's cool, but very long time ago, on this day, there was a massive earthquake that took down a lot of homes. And that has become, like, it's got stuck in people's minds. And year after year, it's become a tradition that they leave the house in thought of that earthquake. How weird is that, right? From Pakistan, dude, that's awesome. I love that. I appreciate you joining in. What time is it over there? That is very cool. Isn't that cool? So those are 5 things that are that go with today's Persian celebration, called Sizdah Bedar. Like I said, Sizdah means 13, Bedar means to be gone. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Hopefully you got some love, some inspiration, a little value from this. Maybe you got a couple friends that they would want to know about this. Hey, share it, tag them to this. Hopefully you enjoyed my view. This view is just priceless. I dig this view. I mean, I'm so blessed. T-Money knows. T-Money knows. T-Money knows. I'm blessed. Anyway, I digress. But 7:30 a.m. Nice. It is. What time is it here? It's 7:30 p.m. here. So yeah, T-Money knows for sure. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Hey, if you got some love, some inspiration, if you got some stuff that you know about today that I didn't know, drop it in the comments below, or let me know. Hey, I want to know which one was the most interesting one to you out of the 5. Like, which one was the one that was like, that is really cool. I know, highly favored. Yes. Amen to that. So I appreciate you guys. I know I went early. I want to try. I want to listen. I tell everybody, get rid of the word. There's no trying and no hoping, just doing, right? So I'm gonna go earlier. No trying. I gotta practice what I preach, right? So with that being said, remember, if you share, you show that you care. Until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.